Thursday, June 17th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Sort of a short and sweet edition today of the Carolina Weather Video. Wanted to start you off with a look at the Avalon Pier web camera this morning, and off on the eastern horizon, that is areas of showers and thunderstorms pulling away from the coast. And again, yesterday we did have some strong to severe storms across portions of the region, including right around the city of Greensboro itself. There are wind damage reports down around the upstate of South Carolina, then scattered over through eastern North Carolina and into central Virginia. Altogether, 131 wind reports from across the lower 48 yesterday. Now, the radar at the time I'm cutting this video, which is as usual during the 5 a.m. hour, shows you there's the shower and thunderstorm activity that's pressing away from the Carolina coast. That's moving eastward. Some scattered storms in the high plains, but that's really not going to have a chance to move our way. Here's what's going on. This is the big weather story today. These are the dew point temperatures. So we've been in a very, very muggy environment all week long. And still, at the time I'm cutting this video, it's relatively muggy, but there's the 70-degree dew point line. There's the 65-degree line. There's the 60-degree line. And we're seeing a little bit of this drier air advance southward. And a lot of the Piedmont will probably be in the low to mid-60s for dew points later on this afternoon. So a little bit less in the way of humidity today, and because of that, the rain chance extremely limited for the mountains and the Piedmont today. If you want to see rain, the best chance will be right along the Carolina coast and down to South Carolina, but even there the rain chance is lower. I think places like Greensboro and Raleigh, probably Charlotte, staying at least primarily dry. Can't rule out an isolated storm, but the chance of rain in any one spot today is very small. Highs in most Piedmont spots in the low 90s. Tomorrow, I think the GFS is a little bit overdone with these rain chances. Still looks like a mainly dry Friday. Highs upper 80s to near 90. But I do think Saturday, a little better opportunity for a few showers and thunderstorms, especially in the afternoon. Not a washout at all, but just a few showers and storms a possibility. And then Sunday, again, I can't rule out an isolated storm, but it gets a little hotter Sunday. Highs probably bumping up into the low to mid-90s on Sunday. And Monday, we keep the same general idea going. There's some disagreement next week between the European and the GFS as to exactly how things unfold in terms of where an upper-level ridge will set itself up. The European, I'm just going to illustrate this on here, the European kind of sets up the core of the upper-level ridge right around here, and that puts our region, again, on the periphery of that ridge. Meaning we have to watch for those complexes of storms rolling our way. The GFS has a little bit of a different setup altogether. But so for the time being, I'm going to continue to go with the same general idea. Next week, some highs in the lower 90s and at least some chance for a few afternoon storms in place. Tropics, now quiet. Our little disturbance, now heavily sheared and not much left of it this morning. So things are very quiet across the Atlantic Basin. All right, that's it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Have a great Thursday, and God bless.